Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And this is Lukaku. Oh, what has happened here? This looks promising. There's the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts, and
there's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Not the most convincing of passes. Can he spark a counter here? Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cleared away. And that has left him in a heap. Davids is fouled. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position. Schneider! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Schneider, now he's got space here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Luis Diaz, will have a key role in being the link man. He's so good when it comes to progressing the ball up the pitch, and he'll often drop deep to do that. Above all, though, I like his feistiness.
It's Lukaku! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lukaku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
But they've got it again. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Thuram. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Azar! Goal! And that really is so impressive. The first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Might be danger here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Davids. Lampard. Now it's Azar. Now it's Azar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Diaz. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Schneider. And a chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. Oh, great leap! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mendes gets across to intercept that. Sends it crossfield. try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Totti. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passing is crisp and sharp.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Hazard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's been caught napping! It's out of play for a goal kick. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Diaz. Now it's Diaz. That is a great pick out. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from the... Schneider! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable... He'll try from distance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Lee Kang-in receives it in a good position here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He has a look. It's Totti! Superb goal! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal. And that is indeed the final act. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Vietnam are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. So straight into the second half.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lukaku! Lukaku! Davids. Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Maldini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And a header! And he's quick to get rid. Ibrahimovic being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact.
It's Schneider! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Schneider just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Schneider. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. This ended up in no man's land. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Schneider. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Totti, quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Lukaku, looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Hazard. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking...
Great chance! Has another go! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Vietnam now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Half an hour gone in the second half. It's a pretty loose pass. This is Hazard, and he's managed to get free. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Hazard really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Vietnam
8.
have their second
Le
corner
numéro
now.
23. Le numéro 18.
Getting up there! In he goes again! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That pass has been well intercepted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Rooney. But a header! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. And this is Hullet. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here comes the corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he can clear it away. Batistuta. Shevchenko. Oh, good read. And there goes the final whistle. Vietnam pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Paris Saint-Germain have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is...
It's Lukaku! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Oh, that's fabulous. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
Pass is just off target. Now, can they get him away? Tries to play it through. Howson makes the interception. Sneijder looking to play him in. Oh, he's a real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kagawa going face to face with his great rival. Best! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nuno Mendes. Diogo Dalot kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Lukaku. Silvestre does well to get it back. And De Ligt. Silvestre. And it's Lukaku. Couch. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. .15 till half-time. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's in, and Park Ji-sung! And no mistake. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Ah, he's given it away. Goes for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Paris Saint-Germain leading now. Plays the ball back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Xavi Alonso.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Lukaku! And that's definitely not his best. Schneider. Rijkaard. And this is Lukaku. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Schneider! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Silvestre. Berbatov. Picked out, it's Kagawa! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That has been cut short. And here's Mbappe. Lobbed in behind. A header! Oh, he's managed to get it all. And the whistle goes for half-time. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And that's the second half started. Now it's Schneider. And this is Lukaku. Looking for options for movement. That has not gone well. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Schneider. Mbappe. And this is Schneider. Oh, he's having a go! And here's Mbappe. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Best. Nicked it back promptly. Best, very much a man of this moment. Casemiro, it's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lukaku! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lukaku is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. Counts! It's in!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Chance, surely! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Xabi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Paris Saint-Germain visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Best is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well...
And Van Nistelrooy! It's anyone's ball now. And it's slung out wide. Schneider. That's a little off target. This is a promising build-up. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro 6.
And that's off target.
Oh, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Lukaku. À leur place, le numéro 22. Le numéro 13.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Ronaldinho. Le numéro 9.
75 minutes played. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bruno Fernandes. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Ronaldinho. And this is Batistuta. Now that looks a deep... Ronaldinho! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Spread to the right. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Matheus Cunha, he has found the way through. There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet. Now it's Ronaldinho, Batistuta. Oh, good take in a good area. Ronaldinho has been caught there, it's a foul. So what can they conjure from this one? And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's having a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rijkaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Dani Olmo, and he's managed to get free. He's having a hit! Keeper gets just about enough of it. Matheus Cunha. No, that's been intercepted. Howson. Ronaldinho. And that will be it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are very impressive. They're always likely to attract the most attention, of course, but for me, it's not just that he's big and he's quick, it's his willingness to go direct with the ball at his feet, to take his man on, be brave and just head for goal. That's what makes him quite lethal.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Berbatov. Well, they can break here. Silvestre tries to pass it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Berbatov is flagged offside. Casemiro. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Great chance!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
De Ligt is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. It's Schneider! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific! Crossbar comes to the rescue. He's a sharp little ball here. Shot at goal! That has not worked out as planned.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Kagawa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking for and a chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Casemiro, played out wide.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bruno Fernandes. Kagawa! It's bounced back off the post. Edmilson. Rijkaard. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes short and sharp. And Berbatov! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here. Now it's Diaz. Diaz.
That's good play from him.
Hangs in across. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. And here's Lee Kang-in. And here's Lukaku. Schneider. Now that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! And That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot!
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
It's a pretty loose pass. Lee Kang in. Kagawa. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Kagawa at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. Gives it back. Can he get it through?
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way through. Played in with purpose. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Gets his head on it! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect, Adam.
He's in one-on-one. Van Nistelrooy! Van Nistelrooy! Goal after wonderful goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Lukaku. He's in a good... It's Lukaku! Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, he's found support out wide. Keeper's dealt with that. We expected better, and so did he. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Diaz crosses. And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. Schneider, played out to the left flank. Diaz! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So,
8,
third corner of the game.
le numéro 18, le numéro 4.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Hazard.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Xabi Alonso. Changement en cours.
And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Lukaku. Counts. It's Counts! They've got to be quick to recover this. Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner. That's a decent clearance. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Aimed beyond the defence, and that's Alonso! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, he may have snatched at that, Peter. The ball came in at a pace, and at a good height too. He only needed to redirect it.
Park Ji-sung tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. The most accurate pass. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Knocks it into space. Oh, easy pickings there.
Such good technique.
And this is Lukaku. Oh, he's bustling through it. Lukaku! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the...
Oh, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Diaz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Half an hour gone in the second half. That's good play. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that really should have been that.
Lowe has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 23, le numéro 20, Lukaku, le numéro 15. À leur place, le numéro 9, le numéro 21.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Can he finish? Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
We knew what was coming, and he has tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Tar gathers from the goal kick. That's a good ball out wide.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Best being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Xavi Alonso tries to play it through. He's found the way through. And the finish! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Paris Saint-Germain found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Oh, important interception.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And that has been cleared. Back when it goes. Scholes. Hazard getting this one clear. Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Scholes. And this is Park Ji-sung. He leaps for it! And that's a tidy finish. And right near the end, we have parity. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a...
Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Manchester United displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Scholes. Brilliantly cut out. Hazard. Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. And here's Mbappe. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's the chance to counter. Cole. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Law. Great ball, and he's... Cole! And that's a real chance missed.
Cole has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
That pass isn't the best. Hazard. Diogo Dalot cuts it out. Best. Now it's Hazard. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Batistuta. Nice interception, well timed. Now who's going to be first to this? Cole, a player of legendary status. No, that's been intercepted. And we're halfway through extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Jonathan, casquette bleue. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 6.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Law has it in a wide position. Silvestre has the space to scheme. Batistuta. Great vision. And he's... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss. Corner number 3 coming up. That has been slung wide. Cross. Kupchu gets it away. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming. Park Ji-sung. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Batistuta. Scholes. Park Ji-sung. And that could set him on his way. Crunching tackle. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties. It is that dreaded time. Azar is over the first kick. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
Scholes is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to keep step.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
So on to the second man. Never in doubt.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
This for parity. No! Denied remarkably.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Manchester United with this chance to pull 2 clear. Of course. And that is a giant step towards the line.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
Saved! And that will be that. So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Well, Peter, those players knew they were in for a battle, and you can finally sense this kind of collective release from them here. They could have made their lives easier by making more of what chances.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And Berbatov! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Tar getting this one clear. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but...
Best! Superb from Best!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Van Nistelrooy really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter.
Shoots! Off the post! A temporary retreat here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming. That's a good ball out wide.
Diogo Dalot. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shot could be on. It's Canoa! Oh, the ball's run loose here. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Howson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lukaku. Maguire does really well to win the ball there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Casemiro. Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Chance! It's a goal! Nuno Mendes. Paris Saint-Germain have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And here's Hazard. Lovely. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Schneider. Some really good ball movement, and he was alert to it. Best. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He has found the big chance! Goal! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach.
And the shots! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Lukaku clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Half an hour played now. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Lukaku. That has been cut short. That has not gone well. And here's Schneider. It's run loose here. Schneider. Getting up there. But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That pass pass isn't the best. Now it's Lukaku. It's played through for him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. This is a promising build-up, and that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just...
Hazard! Off the bar! Van Nistelrooy. Kagawa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Berbatov. Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's in a great position here. Schneider. Now what about this cross?
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Schmeichel trying to keep this in. Tar. There's the header! And that's a good finish. And deep into first half stoppage time. A timely strike. So a temporary halt to the action. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. The second half is up and running. Tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's their second corner of the game. Impressive jump! Deftly away. And he's quick to return it. Great vision. Played into the box. Towering header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Schneider spread it left. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Hazard! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Hazard really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
And it's Hazard. Passes coming off in quick succession. Hazard! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And this is Lukaku. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Matheus Cunha. And here's Lukaku. Great chance! And he's stuck it away. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Lukaku really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Berbatov. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Silvestre. Looking for the far post. That has been knocked clear. Best looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's made its way to him. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, it's a great ball here. He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Hazard probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Tries to pass it through. Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe looking to pass their way up the pitch. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Kagawa. Tar cuts out the pass, and here's Azar. Not where it came from. Xabi Alonso has it in a wide position.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's got away. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Silvestre. Kagawa. Silvestre gets a good foot in there. Xabi Alonso gets it away. Xabi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Lukaku. And it's Sneijder. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
Mbappe has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8.
So changes of foot here and from both sides.
Hazard. Le numéro 20. Lukaku. Le numéro 21. Le numéro 6.
This is Batistuta.
Xabi Alonso.
Oh, well measured. Real
Le
chance!
numéro 22. Le
And he
numéro
looked
18.
every bit the assured keeper there.
Lee Kang-in is offering a right smile there.
Changement en cours.
All hands on deck for this one. Cole getting this one clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Ah, such a clever touch. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Maguire makes the interception. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Diaz. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Batistuta, and he shoots! And that is it. That was the last kick of the game. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's heaved it away. Howson tidy with his distribution. And it's Mendes. Now it's Dani Olmo. This looks decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his... and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Corner number 4 coming up here. Cole clears it away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Lee Kang-in receives it in a wide position. Law. Tar with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Now this shapes to shoot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Manchester United have their 3rd corner. Tries to get it clear. Diaz is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Park Ji-sung. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Diaz. Bruno Fernandes. Well, nicely intercepted. And we're halfway through extra time. Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So, and Batistuta! And no, he had to. and yet he could not. Dani Olmo wins the duel this time. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Diaz. Oh, he's having a go! And that's a real chance missed. And it's Kukçu. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Park Ji-sung threads one in.
Oh, super ball! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Nuno Mendes has been sent off. It was deemed a professional foul. Chance, surely! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United have their lead. Chance for a shot! Well taken goal. We thought they were done, but never say never. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's on it. Can he get away? And he was quick to react. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ahmad.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. Manchester United tie it up just about.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So time to shake the weariness out of those limbs and to engage with focus. It's penalty kicks. And he duly obliges.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Bruno Fernandes is the next man in the spotlight. Oh, it's a really good save. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Paris Saint-Germain with this chance to pull two clear. Of course. Will that prove decisive?
A great position now, but still work to be done.
So down by two, another miss can be game, set and match.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
This to put them two up. Oh, sent him the wrong way. The lead now is 2.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter. Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
Paris Saint-Germain with the chance to go 2 up. He's missed it, it's wide! The rueful look says everything.
The idea was good, he just needed a more precise execution.
Stuck away with immaculate poise. And the drama continues. Diaz, the last of the designated five. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
Yes, that's how you do it. And that takes us to sudden death. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men.
Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
Manchester United have to score. And they have done it in sudden death.
Oh, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. We're all sweating.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. It's Diaz.
Diaz clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
There's the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get... And another try! It's loose, and there's a race... Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. And here's Endrick. Endrick! It's in!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now, can they get him away? Well read, nice interception. No, that's been intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And this is Lukaku. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's in plenty of space here. Rodrigo. And this is Schneider. Oh, it's come loose. Modric. It's Bellingham. Marcelo. He is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Modric. Oh, that's well spotted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rafael Varane. Marcelo. It's run loose here. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Tar cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Xavi Alonso. Stood up well to him there. It's a pretty loose pass. Nuno Mendes. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Lukaku. And it's Xavi Alonso. Well, played right into his path. Marcelo. It's Bellingham. Xavi Alonso. Howson. Now it's Lukaku. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance for a shot! Bellingham. Endrick. Modric. Schneider. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Schneider. Xabi Alonso. Bullish header! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Xavi Alonso.
Madrid can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Lee Kang is having a shot! And he hits the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Paris Saint-Germain restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Bellingham. Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mbappe. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Out towards the flank. Oh, well played, well played.
Une minute.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're into the second 45. Now it's Endrick. Mbappe! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Diaz. That's a good run down the left. And this is Schneider. Schneider showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Carvajal. Now it's Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. Knocks it out wide. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Howson can get it clear. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that's been won straight back. Lee Kang-in. Aimed beyond the defence. And he is dashing away. Marcelo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lee Kang-in. This looks promising. Marcelo deals with that comfortably. Rodrigo currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about
Richard, surely! Bellingham! That is brilliant! A finish of true class! And again they hit the front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Xavi Alonso. Gabriel with the slide tackle there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he was quick to react.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Modric. Oh, super. Can he finish? It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Le numéro 7. Le numéro 21. Changement en cours.
Madrid have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. He has found the way. Real chance! Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mbappe gets on his bike and takes a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Shapes to shoot! Defending of the desperate variety. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Hazard. Now who's going to be first to this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not where it came from. Passes short and sharp. It's a threat. And a shot! They would have been... Oh, he's been caught napping! That's a decent clearance. And it's Marcelo. Played it again. And here's Bale. Nicely weighted ball. And there's the shot! Dani Olmo. Varane cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. And a header! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Rijkaard. Dani Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe passing nice and neat. Couch. Oh, he's been caught on it here! That pass isn't the best. Valverde. That's a decent ball. Oh, he's all alone! Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Now it's Bale. Oh, great leap! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Count. And that's that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?